What is up, guys? Hazy Ames here with another YouTube video. I'm pretty pumped, pretty stoked about this one. I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming for this review. The reason being is I played through The Witcher, I played the expansion, Blood and Wine, I played Hearts of Stone, and then the main game as well. So as you can see, I have 122.3 hours put into this game. There's potentially many more hours that you put into this game, but I personally probably won't replay it anytime soon, as there's many other games that I want to play and discuss and talk about. But without further ado, I am just going to launch the game and we'll just kind of get right into it. I mean, this game was released, I think, back in like 2015, and honestly, it's still one of the best games that I have ever played, by far. And it competes with AAA games that are coming out today, and quite frankly, beating them. Um, this game is just so good. I recommend anyone who has never played it, when it's on a sale, pick it up, play through it. It is a very long game, but it is worth it. So in this review, there could potentially be some spoilers, so please bear that in mind. So we're gonna kind of start off with graphics, guys. I play in 1440p. I have the most recent patch for all the graphic updates and all that. I mean, as you can see, even in 2023, this game still competes with AAA gaming. Easily competes with AAA gaming. It looks great, and it feels like I'm actually in this town. Like the immersion level is amazing. You feel like you're in you feel like you're in this town. And I love it. I think they did a great job there. The graphics are just fantastic. So I give the graphics an easy, an easy 10 out of 10. An easy 10 out of 10. Next topic is the world. I do love the Witcher world. I love the different biomes. I love the different areas like this, the different towns, the little villages you run into, the water zones and areas that you run into. The only real thing that I wish they had maybe a little more of is more different areas, like different biomes. Like they do a decent job, they got mountains and the forest and kind of a marshland area, but maybe like a desert or I don't know, just maybe some more biomes. But I mean, that's just nitpicking, honestly, because I still give the world a 9 out of 10. Like the world in this game is amazing. You can tell that the developers, the artists, everyone involved in creating the world really took their time. Like it is beautiful. Let me fast forward it here to daytime. What? Come on. I was because I'm on the horse. Come on. Okay. Get to daytime. Show you some of the daytime, what it looks like. The sun is extremely bright, but just look at that. Ooh, would you just look at it? Just beautiful. Just a beautiful world to explore and play in, really. It's just really, really well done. So world, 9 out of 10. Characters, I mean, guys, there are so many characters that you cross paths with, so many main characters that you cross paths with and get to know. There's so many like side little characters that you get to know. I mean, I loved the amount of characters and the depth they went into with each character. As far as getting like each character had like their own personality, and the great thing about this game was you, depending on what you said to that character based on what was going on, it could affect the story and the game. There was one instance where, maybe a couple instances, where I made the wrong decision in what I said, and there's a couple times where I died because of it. I was like, that's just, it's cool, you know, like there's consequences for your actions and decision making, which is great. And depending on which decisions and actions you take, also affects like where the storyline goes. So you can get a different ending, different like scenarios here and there. Really, really well done. So characters, I'm gonna give 9 out of 10. The characters were great. I don't want to go into too many specific characters. I know I already have some few spoilers. Hopefully not too many. So I'm gonna kind of try to limit that as much as possible. And the next thing we're gonna jump into is gameplay, man. Gameplay for an RPG, a story-driven RPG. The gameplay was so good. I loved the combat with the swords, with blocking and countering, dodging. Love the combat where, because I would love to where I could use these bombs to get an advantage, these different magic abilities that you could do to get an advantage. The thing I thought that was the weakest, but you have to have in the game, is the crossbow. Crossbow is kind of meh, you know, but you do need it, so. I just feel like the combat was very well organized, very well thought out, and like even the character, the leveling system, I thought was very good. Different things you can do for the different branches, and you put them over here, and then get bonuses with your mutagens, and then the expansion brings in this whole area here, which was honestly okay. Nothing too crazy, just kind of a little nice addition, something else to work towards while you play through the expansion. So I mean, it's nice. I'm glad they threw something like that in, honestly, to just kind of spice things up a bit. But yeah, I mean, I thought that the gameplay was good. Like, so it was like amazing, easily a 10 out of 10 gameplay. I feel like. There's crafting, alchemy, making weapons, making armor. You know, everything you want in an RPG was in this gameplay. Whoops. Getting a little excited there. But yeah, gameplay easily a 10 out of 10. Music, it's nothing compared to like a Final Fantasy or some other RPG games. It's decent. You can kind of hear some of it here a little bit, maybe. I don't know if you'll be able to hear any of the music because I got the game turned down. But it fits the game. It fits the it's okay. It's, as you can tell, it's hard for me to even find things to really say about it. It's good. It's good. I give music 7 out of 10. Some people might rate it higher, but I'm really biased to the Final Fantasy scores and tracks. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for music. This game has one of the best mini games that I have played to date in any RPG I've played. Gwent. Gwent is such a fun, good card game, especially if you come from playing Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. Gwent is so fun. You go around, you play people, when you beat them, sometimes you get a card. You can find cards from vendors and buy them. You can find cards from chests in the world. It's like, it's seriously, you gotta collect them all, right? And it is a fun game. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It did get a little boring after a while. I didn't pursue any of the side quests around Gwent in Blood and Wine and the expansion because I was kind of over it, and honestly I wanted to get through the game to get this review out finally. I mean, 122 hours is a long time, guys, when you really sit down and think about it. especially when I have a full-time job. So I'm glad I'm finally through it. I did skip some Gwent quests and I skipped some dialogue just to kind of get through it a little quicker towards the end. We're getting a little lengthy here, so let's hurry up and get to my last few. My last few things here. So we're going to talk specifically about Blood and Wine expansion, real quick, real briefly. That expansion was amazing. I loved it. It might be the fact that I like vampires, and that type of storyline was really cool with the vampires. And the boss battle in the expansion is definitely the best that I've played in The Witcher. It was really well done. It was a little challenging. I liked it. I definitely liked Blood and Wine. Hearts of Stone expansion, kind of meh. I wasn't too impressed with that. It was okay. It felt like it was kind of like a baby expansion, if you kind of know what I mean. It was alright. Nothing too crazy. So I definitely like Blood and Wine over Hearts of Stone. And then last but not least, real quick, bugs are a pretty bug-free game, honestly. I ran into maybe 3 or 4 quest lines that wouldn't continue on in the chain of events until I restarted the game and loaded it up again. I don't know what caused that, or if I did something weird, or what have you. Nothing major, nothing game-breaking, nothing where I had to revert back to a save point, nothing like that, where I lost hours of gameplay. So yeah, I mean, overall, this game is easily 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 game, guys. Like, easily. I said it in the beginning of this video. One of the best RPG games that I have played to date. And if you haven't played it, I recommend you pick it up, play it, don't rush through it, take your time, make sure you're taking breaks, play some other games in between, but it is a worthwhile experience. Get it on sale, pick it up, play it, love it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for stopping by wherever you're at in the world, night or day. Much love, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.